Hi, my name is Katie Harris, and today I'd like to present to you a program I created called Break the Chains. This program is about helping incarcerated addicts and the family members of the incarcerated addicts. I chose the slogan, Healing from Within, because to me it has two meanings. One meaning is healing the addict from within the prison system first, before they go back out into society. And the other meaning is healing from within the family system as a unit, in order to regain unity and to be a family system again. This program I created is very special to me because I am a family member of an incarcerated addict, and so I've seen firsthand the trauma and destruction that addiction and incarceration can do to a family. And so I created this program to hopefully help others work through what I went through. The mission of my program is to break the chain of addiction, incarceration, and relapse while creating a healthier foundation within the family. I picked this logo because to me the image represents a person coming from a lower place, which an addict and the family members of an addict usually are coming from a very low place. And I picked the chains breaking free because that is symbolizing that they are breaking free from the trauma or the addiction or whatever is holding them back. And the chains also symbolize incarceration, addiction, and the damage done within the family system. Like I said, I chose this program because as a family member, I've witnessed the suffering that can be done from alcoholism, incarceration, and how the addict is set up for relapse once they enter back into society. They don't get much training and instructions on how to live life outside being told what to do for a set number of years. And as I was doing my research, I found that 65% of incarcerated individuals are affected by substance abuse addiction. And of the 2.3 million incarcerated individuals, 1.5 million meet the DSM-5's criteria for substance abuse. Of those 1.5 million, only 11% receive any type of counseling while incarcerated. While doing my needs assessment, I found that incarcerated individuals were found to be twice as likely to have a parent abuse alcohol or drugs, and also has found that 1 million incarcerated individuals were parents to over 2.2 million children under 18 years old. This symbolizes that the need for a program that helps the family is very large, because there's lots of family members and children that are in need of some type of program to help them through their family member being incarcerated. And I also found that 41% were more likely to have other family members also incarcerated or with a criminal background. An ideal setting for my program would be a prison or transitional halfway house. I'd also like it to be close to a university where students, undergrad students or graduate students, could come to gain their hours, to get their license or volunteer hours. I'd also like to have a small office space for where family members can come and where we could do our meetings there and in group therapy sessions there as well. And I'd also like it to be a meeting ground where family members could come and we could all carpool together to go see one of their incarcerated family members to help them out if they don't have rides to go see them. Having it close to a university and using the undergrad graduate students helps make it more cost effective while not cutting down on the effectiveness of the program and the counseling being administered itself. Working within the prison population gives inmates a chance to gain knowledge for recovery before being reintroduced back into society. The small office space gives staff a place to gather and train and work treatment plans, while also giving family members a place to receive counseling as well. Incarcerated substance abusers are more likely to experience relapse and reincarceration after being released, whereas children of incarcerated parents are more likely to be incarcerated themselves, as well as experience higher stress rates, anxiety, and depression. If incarcerated substance abusers and family members receive treatment individually and separately, they are less likely to experience reincarceration, relapse, and mental stressors. One goal for my program is for the family as a whole to be living a more healthy, stable, functional life once reunited. I plan to measure this by having follow-ups within the family and using a questionnaire to assess the family's happiness, as well as following up with parole records to track the client's sobriety. My program is a mix of inpatient, outpatient, aftercare, prevention, and education. It works within the prison system to rehabilitate the addicts, as well as teaching education on parenting, life skills, and coping mechanisms. To be eligible, inmates must maintain good behavior status and be incarcerated for a minimum of 3 months. Any violent behavior write-ups results in removal from the program for 30 days or until inmate shows improvement in cooperation. We also work with the family members on the outside to assist with coping with trauma, lower risk factors for incarceration themselves, substance experimentation, abuse, and dropping out of school. My program aims to serve a minimum of 12 inmates plus their family members. I don't have a target minimum or maximum age group. Provide individual treatment plans for the inmates that are structured to their own goals. Offer individual and group therapy for both inmates and family members. Family therapy sessions at the prison once a month to help the family heal from damages and trauma as one system. For my employees, I plan to have 1 licensed LMFT to oversee treatment plans, patient progress, conduct therapy, and track program functioning. I also plan to have 2 LMFT interns to report to their supervising LMFT, conduct therapy for inmates and family members, and draft treatment plans. I plan to have undergraduate students to assist with volunteering with office work, filing paperwork, scheduling clients, overseeing therapy sessions, and maintain the office environment so it's welcoming and like a family unit. I plan to have 3 to 5 volunteers at a time, and the volunteers must be able to volunteer 15 to 20 hours a week and be studying addiction recovery or a similar helping field. The way I plan to assess my program is we'll be using pre- and post-test designs. This is best for my program because tracking how far clients have come since receiving treatment adequately measures the success or failure of therapy being given. Inmates will first be assessed upon applying for the program. Within jail, they will be given a post-test before being released, as well as receiving follow-up checkups in society. Family members will be given a pre-test upon starting therapy, as well as receiving check-ins once their family is reunited. Data shall be collected on a case-by-case ongoing basis. This is because each client will be starting the program as well as being released at varying times. For the pre and post, I plan to use the Rosenberg Self-Esteem Scale for the pre and post test to track how inmates and family members perceive themselves before and after going through our program. I also plan to use the National Institute of Corrections to track inmate behavior on a monthly basis to assess whether the inmate is making positive life changes while receiving our treatment. My grant information is called the Adult Treatment Court Collaboratives. It's funded by the Center for Mental Health Services and Center for Substance Abuse. The amount of funding would be over a 4-year period and $348,142. The eligibility for this grant is it's an operational individual misdemeanor felony adult criminal courts and for or local governmental proxies. And my program falls under this category because We work with individuals who are currently incarcerated due to felony or misdemeanors under the court of law. We are individually ran operation working with persons associated with criminal backgrounds looking to better their lives. And that is my program. I thank you for listening today. I hope you find that this program can be as useful as I believe it can. Thank you.